Now I should be able to be heard. Welcome everybody to a little bit of Starfinder in the Svenzone.
Yay.
Gotta get Bobby's camera up. Bobby camera,
What happened
there
to
it is.
Serena's
There he is, okay.
picture?
Alright, so here is, so for those of you who aren't on the stream, here's the new image of the crew. Let me just make sure I can be heard while you guys are checking it out. It's been a minute since we've checked in with the Mariko Nash crew. Everybody say hi.
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 Hello.
Cool. And last test. Awesome.
So
Alright.
you changed the portraits? My characters?
No, she's the same. The Serena is changed. Vival and Dendron also got updated. Mostly because we need 3D cutouts. So I wanted to get them more representative of who the characters were. There we go. Alright, so that's
Look,
done.
man, this definitely more accurately represents that I'm bugs. like I'm just bugs, guys.
That's right. So if you're wondering who's bugging you, it's him.
Yeah, I'm always bugging out.
Alright, so like I said, it's been a while since we've seen the Mariko Nash crew. Let's take a look at just do a quick name, race, class. Let's start with Mantha. Who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing as Dendron, who is a colony of Spathinae, which is basically telepathic bugs that kind of swarm together. And they are a soldier.
And Bobby, who are you playing?
Bible. He's a soldier. How do you pronounce it? Yasowski?
Yep.
Close enough.
Little mouse man. Very cool. And Reno, who are you playing?
I'm playing Nosi, Mrs. Sheeran, Mystic Scholar, and I'm also playing Serena, who is a Solarian operative slash Solarian operative, basically.
Yep, and she's a dark elf, a drow, and Roberta.
So Roberta is playing Zerael, who is a Lashunta mystic who dabbles in paranormal science and has a companion?
Companion.
Companion. I have a spider.
That's right.
Companion.
That 504
kicks ass.
So the Zerael is very similar to the woman on Guardians in Guardians of the Galaxy, in that she's has antenna coming out of her head and is telepathic to a small degree, and she's mystic, so she does cool stuff. All right, so those of you who have not played in a minute, there has been some new upgrades. Here is the map of where we are. Go ahead, everybody. Go ahead and give me a percentile. All right, so that is Roberta is the winner. Would you mind going over the message of the day for us, please? Reading or paraphrasing what you guys have been up to.
All right, winner, winner, chicken dinner. As the stellar degenerator approaches the rift, the corpse fleet appears with an armada, and the ancient defenses awaken on the moons around the 12 suns, and a huge space battle ensues. The crew decides they need to maneuver the Empire of Bones, the enemy ship, into the gate to destroy the monolithic weapon. Landing on the outside of the Empire of Bones, the crew enters a hangar and search hangar country. They find a colonel who was plotting against the current ship captain and 2 computer viruses that colonel planted. They took a grav train to get to the bridge in order to take control of the ship. After a long rest and another grav train battle, they land at the closest point to the command center and find 2 Elikoths standing guard. They kill both the Elikoths and make their way through halls to the command section. They enter what looks to be a trophy room, and a creepy undead monk rises from the floor.
All right, and there's a picture of the monk that you guys found. You see, so this is the culmination of this entire campaign. The party, as my waiting for my party, here it is. Yeah, the party is level 13, and it's been a long road to get here. Really well written. Paizo's first adventure arc for the Starfinder campaign, right, and we're getting ready to finish this up. So this is the start of a series of boss battles that they're going to be doing as they're now at the command center. This is it. They need this ship. They need to stop the undead fleet from obtaining the stellar degenerator, the ultimate weapon that can destroy entire suns and therefore entire galaxies, solar systems, and so it all comes down to this. If you'll notice, I'm in the player mode that we now have, the camera toggle mode on the stream. Looks really cool. The other thing you can do now too is switch to the combat table list in the initiative, and what that does is it puts everybody in order for where they are in the initiative from left to right, and then as each person takes their turn, it will all shift to the left as they go. So I'll have those 2 things going on while we're playing tonight.
In a minute.
Zoom down. So thank you guys for coming back, jumping into it. We did a little bit of a little side story for a few weeks, which was I thought was fun, but now it's back to finish this off. Book 6 of the Dead Suns campaign. Trying to find a hole for this little monk to go while we fight. Alright, so any comments you wanted to add to the recap or questions? Alright, so as I mentioned, you did get a long rest, which is nice because you guys are back up on spell slots. You're full on hit points, full on stamina. So hopefully you guys.
No, I'm not.
No, Steve isn't.
Well, Nelsie is down 21, Serena's down
We're
1,
close.
Dendron's down 20, and Zorail is down 18. And Aura is down 15 as well. But
Okay.
you have your full resolve points, spell slots, and stuff like that. So, let me remind you guys what you're seeing in here. This is double doors
If you
centered
you
on
can,
the fore and aft walls. You see.
Is there a map she's on up? Will you go anywhere?
Oh man, it messed everything up. Will it switch back? Okay. Yeah, it's in the message of the day. I've got to fix this again, man. You messed me all up. Alright, there you go. Alright. You've got these 4 large display cases scattered around the room. You have these platforms along both sides, and they are doesn't say specifically here, so let me see. I thought they were 5 feet up. Looking to see, because it doesn't say in the description, but I'll get back to that. So you see there's a red and gold spear, a skull with the spine still attached, a severed hand with a gem embedded in the palm, and a helmet with this swirling mist. And there's blood also spattered in the inside of the visor of the helmet. Those are the 4 things that are being displayed in here. The lighting is a little dimmer. Each one of the 4 display cases has a light shining down onto it. So it just your eyes are drawn to these 4 display cases. Alright, so I don't see. I'm almost positive it said that they were 5 feet up, so we're going to say these are 5 feet up. So the 2 you see these railings along the east and west walls with little steps going up, and there are doors on either side as well as the 2 big double doors ahead of you and behind you. Alright, so with that, everybody go ahead and give me initiative. Does anybody want me to push it to them?
Yeah, you can do me.
Look, this is a tactical move. I'm just trying to go after you so I can work with what you're doing. Obviously.
Serena.
Alright, so as you can see, the combat tracker adjusts. I mean, not the combat tracker, but the initiative tracker now adjusts, showing that Nosy is first with a 23. Very nice. Ah, man, it finally broke. The companions finally broke on this table. Alright, so we'll have to make sure Aura's after you each turn. Shouldn't make that much of a difference. Let me make sure Aura is as it should be. Yes, okay. Alright, so let's top of the round. I think you guys are hurt because this thing rose up and tossed the grenade. And then I believe that's what happened. Closing this down. Alright, so Nosy would be first, except There's another one of these that steps out from the shadows. Don't forget, you guys do have the ability to try to figure out what these things are. It's clear that they're undead. It's clear that they're some sort of monk, just from their outfit and the way they move. But beyond that, if you want more specifics, you can make checks. This thing is going to move 5. You see it sort of skitter all the way down to the bottom of the room. And then it spews in a cone.
I hate that imagery. It's so good, but I hate thinking about it.
So its mouth extends, well, just like in the picture, larger than it should for the jaw bones and things. And you see it sort of draw in this breath. And as you do, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The 3 closest to it. Zerael, Fievel, and Serena. Find that you're gasping for breath, even within your armor that has environmental protections. You find that you're it's almost like you're in space. Now, before I do this roll, Zerael, if you want to look, check your special class abilities as a stargazer mystic. You might have something that protects you from being in the vacuum of space. But we're going to roll
if
this
anybody
real quick.
has
I think I do.
that helps.
And is this considered like a gas of
No.
some kind? Because I'm kind of sort of halfway behind that box. So
No, it is a magical mystical effect.
all right, I'm looking.
Where is
Ooh,
my...
spells or spell-like
Recursive.
abilities? Love that.
This is a supernatural ability, if you want to be specific. It is not a spell-like.
Damn it.
Sorry. Alright, so Fortitude. It's been a second since I've... DC is... shouldn't be unreachable for you guys. I have Fievel, Serena. 1, 2, 3. Okay, boom. There we go.
Okay,
Oh.
so I have Block the Void. It makes you immune to the harmful environmental effects of outer space and vacuum.
There you go. That's what
You
I was looking
also
for.
gain a fly speed.
Alright, so I was... Do you have to enter that?
What do you mean? Do I have to enter that?
Are you able to share it? Drop it in the chat?
Oh. Hold on.
I don't know what I'm asking is if this is just a static ability, passive ability, or if it's something to... I know the flying is something that you can get into, but I don't know if there's like a reaction that you can do. Alright, so let's take a look real quick. Don't want to take up too much time on this. World's not going to end either way we go.
Yeah, it says I can drag it, but it's not dragging and dropping.
Okay, and you said it was called what?
Walk the void.
Thank you. Here it is. Also a supernatural ability. Alright, there you go. You're immune. Nope. This is a passive ability. So, this is just something that happens if you happen to be in space. You also gain a fly speed of 20 feet. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Click. Click. There you go. So here's what we were talking about for those of you watching. Alright. Yeah, so you're good to go. Nothing happens with you. 5-0 though was had a coughing fit, and so he was trying to catch his breath right when this happened, and so he failed, but Serena saved, and so this is a save or suck. So nothing happens to Serena. Go ahead and give me a 1d4, 5-0. You are fatigued.
Did you say that it was a magic spell?
No, it's a supernatural ability.
Supernatural ability. Okay, thank you.
And I don't know which one you were referring to, but they both are supernatural abilities, yours and its.
I was referring to it, but thank you.
Okay. Fatigued. Okay, come on. Fatigued. Mr. 5-0. For 2 rounds, okay? 5-0. Open up your effects.
What?
Fatigued, duration 2. Okay. Cool. So, if you're looking here, let's see. Conditions. Come on, I open it. Here it is. Conditions. So, coming down to fatigued. You cannot run or charge. That's pretty much it. So, not a huge deal. It's just really weird because you haven't had to deal with this in a long time. Because your spacesuits. You're used to wearing your armor in your spacesuits. Alright, is that all it can do? Let's see. Surely it can do something else. So I'm closing these 400 things. Alright, so that was there. It can... you also see that this layer of light starts covering it with this darkness, and so it's also some sort. Since you guys have been around Serena long enough, you know that this is also have some sort of Solarian ability as well.
Oof.
Okay, so that is its turn. No C. Sorry for taking so long, guys, but there it is. Let's make it to where we can see him.
Hey, I mean, everybody's still learning
Let's see.
these characters.
Alright, you hear me okay?
Yes, we can now.
Okay. We're gonna use her, the lens pistol. Yeah, the lens pistol. At the undead dude. Is there a clear shot here, or am I standing in front of that case? I gotta move.
You have a clear shot at the one to the west, and there's a new ping mode. So this guy, you have a clear shot. This one It has cover.
Okay, so I'm gonna step up so I don't get out of cover, but I can take cover. Can I do that and shoot?
So he would have partial cover if you move there, yes. And
What
you
about
would
me?
have
Will
partial
I have
cover
partial
as
cover?
well.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. Oh, let me get him up. He is 5 feet up. Okay. And if you're looking at the player view, you can see that we're now higher.
Very good. I think that's it for me.
Okay. It's my turn.
Correct.
What am I? Let's see. What? I guess I'm gonna use that one. The coil rifle. And I'm gonna. I got this thing. Okay. Target.
So you have what's called an opening volley. So,
Oh yeah.
which means if you hit somebody with a ranged attack this round, you'll have a +2 to attack with a melee hit if you run up to them and hit them.
I'll lay down.
Next round.
Okay. All right.
So just keep that in mind.
It's time to go lay down. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'm going to.
Sorry, Tomic, the dog made him jump. 37 is a hit. 17 on the dice. $23 points of damage. Not too shabby as this thing shot rings out. And just make sure to. Yep, it did. Alright. And. Okay. Alright, how are you going to move? Or are you going to do anything else?
Yeah. So if I move up, I can attack him with him. Right. So,
If you attack him with a melee action on round 2, then you will get a +2 to hit.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Right now he's 5 feet above you, but you can easily get up there next round if he doesn't come down. You can even probably try to jump up, do weird things, but for now, you're good, and you have cover from him. And
I
vice
have a
versa.
melee weapon. Yes, I do.
Alright, so Serena.
How does he have cover?
Because he's
How does he
5'0",
have-
he's 3 feet, and he's 5 feet up. Up on and behind
Okay.
little banisters and stuff. But
Because
from
I'm
you,
moving over.
he does not. But if you move up, he does, because he's 5 feet up. So you can move up and over if you want to get to where he is.
Is this guy's on the second level?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Undo that then. I'll just shoot him from here.
Okay.
He still should be targeted.
Yes, he is targeted.
All right. Choose the semi-auto, I think. Yeah, I'll use semi-auto.
Alright, so before you do that, you want to do your trick attack.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't. Am I doing it post?
Yeah, do
I'm
a
doing it afterwards or
trick
not?
attack.
All right, I don't remember what to do here. Here we go. Okay, cast. And it didn't work anyway. That solves that problem, doesn't it?
Alright, yep, you're good to go. Alright, so go ahead. You no longer, you don't have that.
Anyway, so I didn't move. Just to clarify, I did not move. I stayed
Correct.
where I was. Shot that.
And then
Understood.
are you going to photon or graviton mode?
I'm going to photon. Photon mode.
Alright, so I'm just going to change this to 1. Turn it on. There you go. Alright, so we would have done one point of damage more to it. Okay. And Zarel.
Okay, let me target this dude after I move.
And as a paranormal investigator, you have made this Cult of the Devourer your case for, I forget the actual term for it. So you would also have a bonus if you want to try to figure out what these things are.
Ooh, so how do I try to figure out what these things are? What do I roll?
It'll be a culture check, and you get a +2.
Okay.
And the DC is -5. So in your case, you're at this level at least, it stacks as far as what your paranormal investigatorness does. 29, not too shabby. So to remind myself and everybody else, these things are rare. So it's 15 plus 1.5 times its CR, which is that. So okay, so you did succeed, so you can know 2 things about it. These are called, you know that these are called Korobozu, and close it. So if you look on the, depending on what you're, go ahead and type it in. Kurobozu. Alright, so what would you like to know? What 2 pieces of information would you like to know?
What is its specific weakness?
Alright, so because it's undead, it has the normal undead immunities. So here's the list of immunities. Undead are immune. Again, this is in the notes, so if you guys ever want to check this, you can. Pretty much everything you're going to be fighting over the next several encounters are going to be undead. Undead are immune to bleed, death effects, disease, mind-affecting effects, paralysis, poison, sleep, and stunning. They are immune to ability damage, ability drain, exhaustion, fatigue, negative levels, and non-lethal damage, and anything that requires a fortitude save. So those are spellcasters, mind-affecting effects, fortitude saves do not work on them.
So they're not immune to bullets.
Okay.
You are correct. And then
And anything that's non-lethal. So if it's non-lethal, that means like the sonic thunder strike won't work.
If it's specifically listed as non-lethal damage, yes, correct. And then they have a little bit of resistance to cold and fire. There is nothing that they are vulnerable to.
Okay. Great. I can't think of another question now.
So you can know what some of their special abilities are, if they have any kind of
Yeah.
special defenses, their armor. If you want specific numbers, armor class, hit points, KAC.
What is its armor class?
23 and 24. EAC 23, KAC 24.
Okay. All right. So I know a couple things. Woohoo. All right. Now I'm going to. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Hang on a second. I had something. Now I'm trying to find it. I've got this huge long list of 50 bazillion things.
For anybody that wasn't paying attention, what he just said, and I think what we found out last session, because I had it written down, is in chat.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I found it. Hang on a second.
Yeah, it's in chat.
If you look at the chat box, I wrote down what he just said.
Oh, okay.
And some
So I'm going to use Command Undead on him.
Okay.
Can you see if I have him targeted or not? Because I don't have my combat tracker
Yes,
up.
you do.
Okay, perfect.
And if you select your character or put your cursor over it, you can also see who you're targeting on the map. Alright, so he rolled a 6. So that's not going to be enough. Let me double check one thing. This was a will save. Alright, so yeah, so I do not see anything that says he can save from that. Can you share Command Undead?
Yeah, give me a second. We'll see if this one will share. No, I don't know why none of my links are dropping. Oh, dropping. X-Gen gun. What is that?
That's mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why mine's not sharing.
It's working. So.
Alright, so
Undead creature obeys your commands. Will negates. Spell allows you a degree of control over an undead creature. If the target is intelligent, it perceives your words and actions favorably. Treat its attitude as friendly. It will not attack you while the spell lasts. You can give the target suggestions, but you must succeed at an opposed charisma check to convince it to do anything it wouldn't ordinarily do. An intelligent commanded undead never obeys suicide or obviously harmful suggestions, but it might be convinced that something very dangerous is worth doing. Basic commands such as come here, go there, fight, stand still, and so on. Unintelligent undead won't resist suicide or obviously harmful orders.
okay, and something that the rest of the group would know, because they've been around you long enough. You've cast this spell for a while because you've had it since second level. You've used it several times. Any act by you or your allies that threatens this guy will break the spell. Not his friend, but this one in particular that you have commanded.
Correct.
But you don't have to share his language, although
They
I think you
can't
do anyway.
stand still while all my friends shoot you.
Alright, so what are you saying to it? And yeah, so what are you saying to it? Let me put a
Go to the engine room.
Okay.
Zerail do be out here like, not my problem anymore.
And the duration is 1 day per level, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and kill this.
Good night, son.
Alright, are you moving?
No.
Okay.
I already moved.
Alright, are you having Ara be part of this fight?
No, not at this time.
Alright, just one more moment. I'm fixing something.
I gotta go pick up Michaela really quick. It's not all the way out to Amazon, it's just over at Carworks.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Alright, so the first one, the guy you saw first, he moves up. Actually, these guys are intelligent. Dendron, what is your passive intimidation?
16.
Really? Okay. Oh, I expected it to be more than that. Let's see. Intimidation. It's 11. So I'm going to say there is a 30% chance I was going to go after Nosy.
I very much want it to go after me, but
With a 7 on the dice, it is going to go after Nosy.
Well, shit.
So it moves up. And it's going to do an unarmed strike against you. And now, let me check something here. As a reaction, when you successfully damage a foe with a melee attack. Oh, it missed. Wow, okay, never mind. I had this whole thing planned. And I'm shocked it missed. Okay, so never mind. Well, the 4. So
Should have gone after me.
see another one step out of the shadows.
There's another one.
He jumps down over the railing. lands on the floor and goes to attack you. And there's an 8 on the dice. That is a miss. Boy, they've been failing saves. They can't hit anything. I need to change the color of my dice. Alright, so it is all you, Mr. Dendron.
It's been a while. What happens in Starfinder if you try to shoot somebody and they're next to you?
They get an op attack.
You know what? And they only get to do one, even if you do multiple attacks, right?
Correct. Unless they, for some weird reason, have multiple opportunity attacks.
Okay, yeah. I think Dendron was like, they were looking and like watching like Gnosis stuff going on, and they're gonna go ahead, and they were a little bit surprised by this other Kurabozu that came up. They're gonna go ahead and use Soldier's Onslaught to instead of using the full action to make two attacks. They're gonna go ahead and make 3 attacks with a -6 instead of a -4.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to attack. A little lash out with his foot. It is very odd to see this type of combat and fighter who is silent, doesn't say anything. Wow.
Woo!
6. Not gonna hit. 25 total. All right, go for it.
Love that. Now I gotta put a -2. And then do that 3 times. So, Dendron recently got a combat rifle, so they're gonna go ahead and try to use that against this because Zarel just said that they're resistant to cold. Yeah, I don't think a 4 is gonna do it.
Getting closer.
Gosh. Well, yeah, I think most of Dendron was focused on what was going on with Nosi, and so this is really like mostly like a reactionary like at something that came up way too close and is really freaky. Actually, it looks really freaky.
Yes, they do. Like I said, they've got this black light armor that has appeared over their rags, and they don't move like a normal person would. Alright, so if you are finished, go ahead and hit next. Top of the next round. Round 2. Five gets to lead us off, so you are 5 feet below this railing. You can jump up and climb up next to him if you'd like.
This is the one that Zarel cast, right?
Yes, so you would know that if you attacked him, it would wipe out the spell.
So I'm gonna move.
Okay.
What is my back? Right there.
Okay.
I think I can move that far.
You can.
And hold on, I need to move this thing around the wrong way. And then I'm going to shoot this guy. Oh, with the same rifle.
There's a regular
What
view,
the
guys.
heck? What the heck? Okay, what the heck was that? I'm gonna redo that.
Alright, so yes, you had a bunch of people targeted. You had Serena and the Karabuzu.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on a second.
So let's.
Let's.
Uh, I have. Oh, I have two of them. Okay, let's. How do I clear it?
Alright, so you're good. You got back to him. Go ahead and let's see.
Okay,
On the first
listen.
one, scroll back up. Let's see. It was.
I hit
Karabuzu
everyone.
12, Karabuzu 1. That's the one you wanted. 32 is a hit, so go ahead and roll damage. You would have had a -2, but that's alright. You still hit. Actually, you're a sniper, so it doesn't matter. You don't get a -2.
Okay.
Alright, so you. It is piercing. So this bullet, an actual bullet, flies past Nosi and slams into this thing. As you move back. Alright, and now Nosi. This thing is in your face.
Yep. I'm kicking it with my bone blade. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Nice, that is just a hit. As you flex your muscle and this blade comes out of your wrist like Baraka. And you slice into it.
Nice slice, too. 22 points of damage.
Very nice. Alright, you gonna do 5-foot steps or anything, or are you staying where you are?
Yeah, 5-foot guard step. Can I go back diagonally into there?
Alright, so you take a 5-foot step back. Alright, so now it is the one in Dendron's face. Alright, so now he started next to you. This is round 2. Again, you see this darkness and you surrounding it. And this time, you see he's sort of, he's been sort of rocking and moving and, shifting its weight all around. And it pauses just for a moment, and then faster than you can follow, these 4 strikes come at you from all sides, fists and feet and headbutt. Let me double check. Here it is. Click.
Man, he's really just trying to one-up me. That's freaking rude. I did 3 attacks and now he's doing 4? Fuck off.
Reactions, damage your foe with a melee attack. Alright, so first of all, let's see if we can damage you with a melee attack. So click, control. Are you targeted? Yes. 1. Oh, it does it all 4 at once. Interesting. Alright,
And they all missed.
So, unarmed strike at Dendron. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not only that, but the last one. Yeah, 15, 15, 8, 1. Okay. Versus KAC. So your KAC must be higher than 29. Very nice. Level 13 Starfinder, people. A soldier. Alright, so
it's 30, so
he
barely higher than a 29.
I'm gonna roll and see if we get higher than 67, something like that. There you go. Yep. No, 77. 30. So he does not critical fail. But if he could, he would sigh. So roll that dice color change to the little slashies wasn't enough to make a difference. So Zerael is going to move up. Mark off her spell first of all. Okay. Actually, she's not going to move. She's just going to attack this Korbazu with some shooting stars. If he does not move, it goes to 3. So these things that look like why is it showing? Oh, dadgummit. I did it to both. That's alright. I'm just going to ignore the damage to the other one because he's leaving anyway. She only hit the one. But still. Bam, bam, bam. As she does almost max damage. Just 2 shy of max damage.
Good
as
for
these
her.
meteor-looking things come swarming out of her hands, slamming into him. Let me mark off the spell. And because she didn't move, I mean she does that as a full action. She does not move. Alright, so he's going to step up. And because you moved, he cannot do his full attack, so he's just doing a single attack against Noci. This time it is a hit. Alright, finally they get to do this thing. Let's see. So he hits,
No.
and as his hand makes contacts, it shifts a bit, and he pushes these pressure points on the back of your head, and you start seeing spots on your cloud. Mine gets cloudy. I need a DC 18 Fortitude save from you.
If only it was Serena that got hit, because instead of the pressure points, he would hit the button that lights up her head.
Exactly. Wow, 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 wow.
I forgot about the button.
17. Just shy. Alright, so you are flat-footed and off target. You are unable to use any wisdom-based skills. And you cannot communicate through any means. Go ahead and give me a 4-sided dice, please.
I hate that for you.
Oof, okay. So is it going to be longer than the fight? I can guarantee that. So
Lay down, son. Hold.
cannot communicate. Gotta do math. 10. Alright, so that's that. Okay. And then you are flat-footed and off target. So that means you have a -2 to hit
Okay.
other things, and a things that are hitting trying to hit you have a +2 to hit.
Okay.
As again, this thing is just you're having a hard time concentrating, you go to make words and you're unable to do so. Flat-footed. Check it and see. Off target, not off kilter. Alright, so he has used his ability. He is number 1. Used. Okay. This guy hops over the thing. Five. And heads to the door. He uses object interaction to open the door. And we'll go through. Zerail is not going to take attack of opportunity. Five, are you going to take attack of opportunity?
Nah,
Okay, so he is
it's leaving.
gone.
Why are you not doing that?
Because
Zerail
Zerail told him
has
to.
Oh, okay. He's following her instructions. Okay.
Yeah.
Going to the engine room, and then once he gets there, he'll snap out of it and be back for revenge.
Hey, how
By
are
then
you
it's
feeling?
is that like 13 days later?
It's not that long, but it'll be several hours at least.
Well, we'll be long gone by the time he can come.
One way or the other, so this whole campaign will be over. Okay, so Dendron,
How high is the ceiling?
20 feet.
Nice. Since this thing was gonna take an opportunity attack if I attacked it anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move back and take the op attack.
Are you only
Actually,
going 5 feet?
No, they're going to start flying. Actually, no, they'll start flying after they move the 5 feet, and then so they're initially going 5 feet.
Okay, but it's not a guarded step, is what I'm saying.
No, it is not a guarded step.
Okay. So yes, this is offense, unarmed strike. Ha! How about the?
Wow.
That's just
You
enough to
hit
hit. Alright, so he is also going to use his Sage Bane ability. After he does damage, I'd ever do damage to Lucy? I don't think I did. I did not. Alright, so go ahead and give me DC 18 Fortitude save while I do damage to Nosi.
I swear I have something to add to my fortitude save, but I don't remember what. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll it. Oof, I needed a 5. That's... It's fine.
Versus Bull Rush, Grapple, Reposition Trip. Paralysis, Sleep, and Stunning. I would say this would count. This would be part of that Spathane defenses. That you have a bonus versus stunning, because this is basically what that does. And it would make sense as a swarm. You can't really find the right pressure points for you. So that's going to put you to exactly 18.
Ooh, I will take that. I appreciate that.
Keep up, spry versus tumble. First aid is a move. This is not a mind affecting effect. Yeah, you could also argue that this is a mind affecting effect. So either way, they would give you a +2.
One or the other, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so that's just what you needed to pass. So he goes to try to mess you up, and a couple of the moths sort of wander off, but for the most part, you're unaffected.
Look, Dendron's weird. Like, some part of Dendron dies every day, and it's fine, okay? Circle of life, baby. Dendron moves back, and then they're going to go ahead and take a shot at the Kurobozu now that they're not right next to it.
Once per day.
Ooh, it hit! It hit, finally. Okay. And these are bullets, so...
Alright, so did you say you were going to fly up?
They are after they make the attack, because I have shot on the run.
Okay.
So they do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 resolve points to drain a spell or spell slot or spell like ability of the highest level it knows. Using Spell Siphon, which I think I've only been able to like successfully use like once in the campaign.
Right.
Look, if it doesn't have any, I don't actually use the resolve points, so it doesn't hurt me to try.
So these are he has solar stuff from a Solarian, which are supernatural abilities. He does not have even the thing he just did, which is not part of his solar stuff. It is something else. The black epoxia is also, yeah, so he does not have anything that falls into this category, sadly. So no resolve
Y'all,
points
I hate it
are
here.
taken.
Okay. And then, a little disappointed that this thing has like all this like cool effects and, you know, isn't actually doing anything. Dendron's gonna go ahead and just kind of which one affects height?
Alt. Messing up my view, man. Okay, so let's zoom out. Here we go. Alright, so now he is floating above the floor.
And Dendron just kind of goes up 15 feet.
Alright, so we're gonna switch sides. Let's see.
You can just fly?
Yeah, I'm bugs.
That's what I thought.
Dendron is a swarm of moths that share a consciousness.
Right.
So yeah,
There you go.
they can just
Back.
fly.
There we go.
It's great.
It's sort of decent view. Alright, we'll go from there for now. Okay,
And
so
that's their turn.
Have you been able to fly the whole time?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
he has
bugs.
a lot of times he'll be up.
Okay.
I'll
Serena.
typically spend like most of a combat flying actually. It benefits me greatly.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are now in photon mode 2.
Yeah, she's gonna go over and wipe out this other dude here.
All right, so you're doing your.
Trick attack, yep.
You can't go through the cases. You gotta go around.
I did the whole thing.
All right, and your speed is 40. Perfect. All right, so you move up, doing these little twists and turns, using your
Do my trick attack.
trick attack.
There we go. Jesus.
But
Was that successful?
it was successful.
What?
You needed a
No way.
29.
All right. We'll just pick flat-footed.
Okay, so go ahead
No.
and drop it on him. Well, you have. Let's see, do you have him carded? Yes, he's targeted. So go ahead and just apply the effect.
I did.
Perfect. And roll your attack. Call it a night. All right, have a good one, Atomic. Well, that was a while ago.
I'm going to lay down. I feel
That's a hit. I pick. What do I do next? That's all I need to do is press the damage, right?
Yes,
Okay,
that is a
press
hit.
the-
So go ahead and roll your damage.
33 damage.
Awesome. All right, so you did the. It's got to be included with the trick attack, yes? There's no way a weapon does that much damage by itself. You were doing your.
Bite method. This it didn't include anything in this. It's supposed to be more than that.
Your solar sword. Here it is. 3d6 plus 2d6.
Plus 13.
Okay, so it does do that much damage. Okay, so you need. You didn't do your trick attack. All right, so your trick attack is 48. So go ahead and roll 48.
Okay.
Alright, so you do an additional 12 points of damage, number 1.
Awesome. And it's still living.
It is still alive, but it is not feeling well. Alright, so that's the end of round 2. Round 3. Alright, so now it gets interesting. We'll see if they have a chance to use their cool stuff. As Serena, your momentum allows you to go first again.
Alright, I will do so. Do my trick attack. This works. Yeah. Same thing.
So this
Nice.
time, make sure you apply the effect of the damage to yourself.
Effect of the damage to myself? Where's the effect of the damage?
Right next to the one you just clicked, there's flat-footed, the other one, and then damage.
I'm not seeing it. You're talking about under a trick attack.
Yes.
It says effect, and then it says something, and then it says flat-footed, and then it says second round. I'm not seeing what you're talking about with damage. Oh, down at the bottom, damage. That one. So I press that once I do the roll. and it's effective.
Correct. If you
Yeah, it's
succeed,
fine. Okay, got it.
you
All
do
right,
one
I
of
got
the
it.
2 effects, and then you do the damage.
Right. Okay, here we go.
You didn't click it.
Yeah. Now I can click it. Effect. And then damage. See if that worked this
Perfect.
time.
Yep. There we go. All right, so that is enough. What does it look like as you slash through it?
See, like a big whirlwind type of a swing roundhouse coming in, all showy, all full of myself. I mean, just did some serious damage once, spun it around, did it again.
Very nice. All right, so as it slices into a second time, it shudders and the darkness sort of fades as it dies. Fievel.
Oh, yes, yes. I guess I'm going to move to right here, that corner right there,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot that guy. That guy. And roll my damage.
Again, the shot rings
Uh,
out.
uh, that'd be my turn.
All right, so it's now round 3. Let's see. There's a couple different things.
Well, hey, if we go on for long enough, Nosy might be able to talk.
No. We can guarantee this fight will not last long enough.
Well,
He
that's
is non-communicative for 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay, yeah, no. I thought it was 4 rounds, and I'm like, wow, you seem like you're not at all confident in these guys. 4 minutes. I understand now.
All right, so this thing grabs the rail and does a flip up into the air. Going 10 feet before landing down next to Fievel, and then goes up to his speed. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Alright, so everybody except Zerael
It's an opportunity attack. Woo!
So as he's doing this, you see this darkness surrounding him, just sort of rippling out, and he's leaving almost this trail, and any that are in the air fall to the ground on a failed save. Everybody takes some damage. Let's see, where is this coded? This is called
Man, I'm sorry,
Starquake.
guys. I was so wrong.
Nope, it's not coded.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start with so 5 will go ahead and give me a DC 18 reflex, please. As you take 7 damage.
Reflex. It's on the front page, right? Yeah, there it is.
Whew. Alright, so you feel this weight pulling at you, but you're able to fight it off. Serena, I'm just going down the combat tracker. Go ahead and roll your reflex save as you take 5 damage. No problem for you. No C. Reflex save
No C.
as you take 1 point of damage. Alright, so you are prone. As you fall
No
down.
Cs.
And Dendron.
How much damage did you take?
No, she only took 1. Dendron takes 6.
You know what? If it's gonna make me fall prone anyway, I'm gonna do it on my terms, and I can fall prone to reroll a reflex for an area
Alright,
attack.
let's see if any of this crap that you have. Strafe. To reroll reflex shot for an area effect. Draws a swift. No, it doesn't. I don't see anything here.
About
That would help with this. So, bull rush, grapple, reposition. Yep. So, all right. So yeah. So you fall.
if he's gonna make me fall out. Oh, that's a little low, don't you think?
It was really hard, really strong. Took 6 points of damage. All right. So you don't take falling damage, but you just took the damage from the attack itself. It was part of the falling damage. So you two are prone as it moves. So that was its move action.
Which two are prone? I'll go ahead and put it on us.
Thank you. No C int Dendron. And then this one, can it do this too? The standard action. Single target, okay. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to kill Serena instead of doing that. So let's check this last thing. Black hole is standard action as well. He doesn't want to pull you guys closer to him, so he will do crush another day. So now he's just going to he lashes out as he finishes his move at Serena and misses. Okay, well, it looks really cool, but really didn't do hardly anything except pull Dendron from the sky and knock Nosy down. So,
It's heckin' rude, honestly.
speaking of witches, Nosy, did you want to use your movement to stand up?
Yes.
Oh, you put panicked on him, not prone. So either way, he's standing up, so I'm going to take that off.
Oh, yeah. Oops, they were next to each other.
That's right. She stood up, so she's gone. Alright, what would you like to do?
Can I step forward or not?
No, you took your movement to stand up.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot him with my gun.
I mean, you could take a bow and then shoot him with your gun. I mean,
That's our passing.
Yeah, hits. Boy, these guys. You guys are getting just above their armor class. 16 damage. Phew. As it, the magic overcomes the resistance. So it takes all of the damage.
Use the force, Luke.
Alright, Dendron, are you using your move action? Well, you have Kip up, so
Yeah, no, I use a swift action, okay, guys?
just stand up. Nice.
I'm cool,
Since you
okay?
applied prone, you can remove it.
Yeah. Dendron basically like falls to the ground in a pile of bugs and then like very quickly like reforms and like the bugs like climb back up on each other into the shape of Dendron. Cuz I think that sounds cool.
That is pretty cool. I agree.
That was pretty rude though, because I like spent like my whole turn getting in the air last turn, and he's like, actually, fuck you.
It looked really cool though as he jumped up onto the rail, did a flip to pull you down.
Question: is shaken a mind affecting effect?
No, I do not believe so. Shaken is shaken is the effect. What causes that might be, but the effect itself is not a mind affecting effect. Does that make sense?
Yeah. This guy's kind of rude, and I mean, there aren't other creatures here, but like, Dendron is a little upset. They're gonna go back into the air because that was heckin' rude.
Okay.
So, they're moving. I don't know. That's probably 15 feet, but that's all I'm moving. So, um, and then they're going to go ahead and use their amplified glitch to wirelessly introduce a fast-acting virus into nearby technological devices to briefly cause them to malfunction in loud, surprising ways. So they're basically like the lights start like kind of strobing and there's like alarm sounds and Serena's phone starts ringing and Nosi has an alarm that's going off and like that kind of stuff. Because it says they must be either carrying technological devices or be within sight and hearing of such devices. And I know that my friends have stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and so I need to attempt a computers check. Its DC is 15 plus 1 per target, so 16 plus 1.5 times the CR of the Kuro Bosu. So
All right.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
say
gonna
you have a
roll a
+2
computers check. Oh,
because you're using your friend's stuff.
I will happily take that.
Welcome, Raiders. Appreciate you. Drake, thank you for the sub. They're fighting these undead monks. Looks really cool. Kubarazu. Appreciate the sub, man. 20 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Put him here since there's nothing there. Alright, so the little bug man there is flying up in the air. Alright, did you do your 37 is you said it's 15
37.
plus 1.5 their CR?
15. It's gonna be 16 because it's 1 per target. So 16 plus 1.5 times the CR. And it does matter what that number is because they're shaken for an additional round for every 5 by which I exceed the DC. So
28 is the DC.
Okay, so darn. If only I got one more. Okay, so it's just gonna be 2 rounds. Yeah, 2 rounds. Okay, let me apply that.
And for those raiders, if you're still around, Drake and Rob, here's what they look like. Here's the party. We've got little mouse man, bug man, a dark elf,
Serena needs some help.
a bug man, and a shunta, which was a little spider.
I'll work on Serena's stuff there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so after this Kodobozu made the swarm that is Dendron fall from the sky, the pile of bugs reformed into Dendron shape and took flight once again. And as they reached their destination, suddenly just all these like alarms and these lights started flashing and all this stuff, and it surprised the Kurobozu a little bit.
So all your phones and your communicators alarms went off and start flashing and things. These are because Dendron used the party's stuff to cause this. So even Serena's head flashed a couple times. Wah, wah,
Oh
wah.
my gosh.
That really surprised him. Alright, Zarel.
Yeah, Serena like put like a hand back to the back of her neck, and turns out there's just a couple mods over there that's like pressing the button.
So the
I am using my full action and doing the shooting stars.
okay, that's what
So
you did
that I can
last turn. That's why one of them are ticked off.
Okay. And so 3 of them. There's 3 missiles. Four, 3, 2, 9. 9 damage. 7, 9. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you did 13 damage last time. It was really nice. Alright, and then your dude left. He took off. To go
He
find
went
the
to the
engine
engine room.
Alright, so that is the end of round 3. Round 4, Fievel. I don't think this thing is going to survive the round. Let's see who gets the kill.
Question. Reloading takes an action, right?
He's a move action.
Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to put my rifle away and I'm going to pull out my sword. This Skyfire sword. And I'm... Hey, can I get... go. No. I'm trying to... Okay, let's try this again. And I want to go from here. Okay. To right there. And I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay.
Get him! Get him!
16, that'd be hit.
As a hit. I think that's exactly what you needed, if I remember right.
27.
I thought it was 23 and 24. Their
Nice. Alright, so you slam into it with your weapon.
What was the weapon again?
He is using
Skyfire
his Skyfire sword. No see.
Can I take a shot with Fievel there? I assume?
You can.
Shoot again. Right. I'm not moving, so I'll do a double action.
Finish him off, Nosy!
Skyfire sword. So that's in Rebel Moon. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on Netflix. She uses something very similar to this.
Ah. All right. So I do the double action. Means I do the. I can't do the double action with this one. If there's not a number in the second box, that means I can't do it, right?
Correct. If there's not a number under the full attack, then you would not be able to.
Right.
Oof.
Anyway. And then I got one more.
Would you give the command for the characters, Mantha?
If I'm doing double action, do I press it again or not? Or I can't do it at all? Is it not
Nope,
covered?
that's a fumble, so go ahead and give me a percentile.
Okay.
Lens pistol. Ooh, it is a fumble. Do you have the chart?
I do.
Ranged
Somewhere.
fumble? Lens pistol,
that's
correct. The
ranged
lens pistol does not have a full attack.
Okay.
It's actually your only weapon that doesn't.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was beam rolling. I'm sorry.
I have a whole
I
grenade.
had it in my hotbar and I didn't realize that I was rolling it and not pulling up the table.
So these charts are from a podcast group that made them, and they are 52, so they're from cards that they came out with, which you can print off for free online. Alright, so everybody else is rolling. Reno, do you have yours?
What do you need? No, I don't. I'm not seeing it. I have so many macros in
Okay,
this thing.
here you go.
So I'm rolling the dice here.
There's the critical failure chart. 52 of them. So it's a 1d52.
Damn
Did
it.
it do it?
I did not mean to click that
All right,
again. I'm
Serena,
sorry.
hot pocket. Your gun overheats, causing you to drop it. You take damage equal to half the weapon level, and the drop destroys half the ammo inside. Alright, so go ahead and mark off half the ammo that's left.
Okay.
And that lens pistol, and by the way, I see Rob's redeeming the character stuff. I didn't write the DM thing, just saying. I don't even know what I don't remember what it says, but it's my chief moderator's fault. No
Yeah.
C. Okay. Lens pistol, here it is. Lens pistol is level 10, so you take 5 damage as this thing burns your hand. You're still out of it anyway, so that actually makes sense.
So we're not talking about Serena. We're talking about Nosy. Right? Because you said I'm confused.
Yes, Nosi's the one who did the shot.
Right.
You just have Serena selected as the character. That's fine.
Oh, okay. All right.
You wrote it. All right, so that was Nosi. It is now Dendron.
So she takes off half of her energy bolts for this gun.
For the lens pistol, yes. Nosi does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Dendron is gonna do what they wanted to do
Nosi,
last turn, but
Dendron.
somebody made them fall from the sky. Not naming names, but so they are going to go ahead and
Close those lists. Check it.
Dendron.
Get two back.
they are moving 15 feet, and then they're going to take a shot, and then they're going to be moving another 5 feet. Because this strafe basically lets them fly and then take like a full attack in the middle of their flight.
You're just making shit up as you go, aren't you?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
I
Look,
know, right?
Yeah,
I know.
that's it. That's it.
For
And
sure.
take a full attack. Yeah, that's it.
Look, man, I got this ability at 13th level, okay? It was a prerequisite to be at 13th level, okay? I'm gonna make damn well good use of it, okay? Anyway, I've got a
I'm just
gun
kidding.
out.
You're okay.
It uses bullets, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this guy. Eventually, I might land a shot. Oh, yeah! There we go. As these bullets go whizzing by, you guys are actually kind of glad that Dendron's in the air, because if you guys were in between them and the Kurobozu, you might be in a little bit more danger.
That's right. All right, so this swarm's zooming over, and you're taking shots as you're flying, but this thing is just moving so erratically, and that it's hard to focus. But you last shot hits. All right, he gets. Yay! Didn't die yet. All right, so it's going to do
Go
this.
bed, please.
So it's going to motion at Serena, and you feel the increase of gravity on your internal organs as just you start feeling crushed, as the darkness that's surrounding him goes and surrounds her. I need a fortitude saving throw of 18.
From Serena, right? Fortitude saving. Come on. That sucked.
Alright, so you are staggered for 1 round.
Staggering around. It's me, I'm staggering around.
It is going to, I think they have resolve points. No, they do not. These guys do not have resolve points. Okay, never mind. Alright, so he can't do anything else wonderful and exciting with that. So you were just staggered. So let me go ahead and apply that to you real quick. And now he will swipe at you, doing a foot sweep, rolling a 1. Alright, so let's see. As if it's a critical failure, it is.
Come on, roll high.
Alright, so I have range critical failures up here. Do I have the other ones in this one? No, I just have it down here. Alright, so he's going to melee. Alright, so he goes to slash out at you and gets slammed in the side by a bullet from Dendron, and awkward hit. Your powered his weapon glitches, gaining the analog bludgeoning attacks until the rest breaks. Alright, so it just you see that he gets hit right in the wrist as this crack, and his hand goes even more falling off to the side as he goes whizzes past Serena, just flutters against her, doing nothing as the bullet from Dendron renders him the attack useless. Alright, Serena. switch back to
I'm
this
staggered.
view.
What does staggered mean for making a strike?
You just have a -2 to almost everything.
Okay, so what do I gotta do then? -2.
It would do stuff automatically. You shouldn't be
Oh,
doing
well,
it
okay.
manually, or else it'll do it
Yeah,
double.
it's already on you, so don't worry about it.
Okay, got it. Oh my god. Is that a hit?
All right, 18 is a miss. As you dodge back out of the way from this thing's attack, Rail.
Okay. Zarel's gonna step up here and pull out the handy dandy incapacitator and take a strike.
Okay.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Mother fudger fricker flecker.
Oof.
We should
Well,
mark the calendar.
we are
It's
getting
3 1s in a row, isn't it?
Go ahead and roll
getting
a percentile.
good sneak peek at what's on these crit fumble tables.
90.
Ouch.
Do you have the melee?
No.
Okay. Melee.
Where? I don't see it.
There you go. And I'm going to drop
Okay.
it here as well. Once it loads, there it is. Mutually assured. Your melee hit actually strikes your opponent, but it also hurts you. Both you and your opponent take half the damage from the attack.
Oh, interesting.
So,
All right.
don't target them, and then roll your damage.
Okay, hang on.
All right, right click.
10 points is better than nothing.
Drop,
Certainly is.
drop. All right, so that's the end of round 4. Round 5. 5-0. Somehow managed to survive the round. I'm shocked.
Do I got him targeted, sir?
You do?
I do. So we
You
don't
wrote
go.
it. That's right. 7 is a hit. Nice damage, 33, and that is enough.
Nice.
So he survived the round just to get killed by the first guy on the second round.
There you go.
Alright, and with that, it collapses. I'm going to go ahead and switch the gears. Switch views, there we go. And with that, you guys are out of combat.
Okay. You said one of these cases has a hand with a gem embedded in it?
Correct.
Your eyes off that.
I
Just
want
kidding.
it. Which one? Which one
Alright, so first
is
of all,
it
you have to
in?
figure out how to get it in.
Oh,
Everyday Adventurer.
what?
Welcome.
What kind of checks would I need to? Let's see. Skills, right?
Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead and share the character again, please. There's a lot of ones there, Everyday Adventurer. Alright, as because you guys split 19,000 XP.
So am I the only one that's not at level 13? Or should I be at 13?
You are. 5 was at 13.
Not on my character.
Why isn't it? In the party sheet I looked at it, it just was. Huh. Okay. Main. Oh, okay.
I am worried.
Yeah, so we'll at some point we can get you bumped up there.
I ain't worried about it right
But
now.
yes, you are right now. You're the only one who's not 13. They just killed off these undead monks. Appreciate you guys coming by and saying hi. There's the cheat codes if you want to learn more about the group. Here's their. There's 4 fancy cases filled with magic items in here. This is what they look like. That's our group. To scale. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock the tokens. There we go. Dendron, are you going to be staying flying, or are you landing as Five was looking at these, at this case?
So
They briefly crawl into the floor.
Okay.
No, I was just making a joke because I went too far when I was trying to get back down to the ground.
Here's what it looks like again. There you go. There's the 4 things that are in there. We're gonna say it starts from where the rail is and then goes clockwise around.
So I'm at the one with the hand.
So the one with the hand is up here.
Alright. So what do I need to roll to figure out how to get in there?
No, she can help, can't she? Give you an assist or something. What skill do you need? Sleight of hand at 4.
Alright, so give me just a moment here.
Serena can use some sleight of hand.
There's also
Plus
an
15.
argument that,
Here it
I
is.
don't know, Dendron's a security guard. Maybe they know how security cases work.
So it
That
looks
could
like
be it,
these
yeah.
cases are made of transparent aluminum. They are
Nice.
locked. So you would either need to break into it or use an engineering check to disable the lock.
Alright, gotcha. Engineering.
You one of us assist on the engineering?
Yeah,
No,
this is
no,
what the
yeah.
view
There
looks
you go.
like from
That's how it's done.
the new party view. Da-da-da.
Okay, I got a hand with a
35. So you need a 30 to disable it. So pop, and it pops open, and the hand appears to be irrelevant. The stone is what is magical. I would need a mysticism check to determine what it is.
I
I can
I don't
I
think
can
I'm
actually
good.
help with that.
No, she's right there. Let no see.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
a
wait
roll.
a few more minutes, and Nosi comes out of her trance. Let me go ahead and
Oh
drop
yeah,
you
even
out
if
of
she
the
did find out what it was, she couldn't tell us.
short red. No, I don't want that. I want initiative.
Got a 38 though on mysticism. She's pretty good.
Alright, there's a clear initiatives. If you guys could double check yourselves, see if you have any other
Wreck
effects
yourself.
that you shouldn't have on you.
I don't think I should.
Man,
Good.
all the effects that I do have are ones that I always have. I
Alright.
just normally have 5 billion effects.
38. So this is a Oh, okay. So this is a special stone called the Warlord Stone. This Warlord Stone holds the collected memories, philosophies, and tactics of an ancient alien warlord.
Wow.
Which is
Wow.
what the palm is. It is still the ancient warlord's actual palm that it's in. Come on. There it is.
You're
There you
like,
go.
we've got this ancient warlord stone in its original packaging.
But if you take it out, it is a Mark III ability crystal.
Ooh.
So if you spend an hour communing with it, you can increase one of your ability scores by 6. As this
Nice.
thing
I'm gonna hold on to it.
fulfills the mind and body of and you.
I want to check out the golden red spear.
Alright, so again, it's locked behind a transparent aluminum. Alright, let me open up the party sheet.
I'll
Gear.
stand over with her.
Alright, there's a lot of crap in here. I'm going to start deleting things if no one takes them and no one wants them.
Wait, let me look
Party sheet.
So there's. Let me see. Is it
here.
identified? There it is. It is identified. And here is the Warlord Stone.
What is a seeker? What is a seeker rifle? What is that? I could use that.
We click the little thing. It's a level 7 long arm. Alright.
Level 7. Wow.
Zrael,
Nice.
go ahead and give me a. You either have to break it
Yeah.
or engineering.
I should take that thing then.
What do I have to give you to break it? Because I have no training in engineering.
I could come over and unlock it for you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Here,
give it a
I'll
shot.
come over and help.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can roll that
Dendron's
good
gonna
again.
go survival, so you've got a +2.
All right. Hold on. I have like a +21, so
Yeah, it turns into a +23.
if I can get it to over to the.
Alright, so once again, you rolled exactly the same thing. So
It's
you were
actually a
able to
37 because you didn't do the
pop it up.
Woo! Thank you, Fivel.
Here, I'll go over here and I'll open this one too. In case
So
somebody
this is
wants
a
to grab it.
long spear.
Okay.
Golden spear with a ruby blade.
Well, that's freaking awesome.
And you see that with a. As you hold it, it will ignite as well. Similar to the blade that Fievel was using.
Come on.
So we need mysticism. Actually, this says this is
Yep.
a.
I'm like, where's?
Hold on
I'll
a
see. We'll
second.
take care of this.
This doesn't have the actual
Dang,
item.
even with a nat 1, you get over a 20. That's wild.
I am a mystic. I am really heavily trained in mysticism.
Yeah, true.
I was double checking because they don't have the actual item. They have the description. But so let me see if I can find the actual item. There it is. Ta-da.
I was looking at the party sheet for the microcords 3 suits. Is it an upgrade from what we have or not?
I didn't know. You'd have to
How
look
would I
at the
find that
level
out?
and what it gives you
So
for AC and KAC.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so I'll give it to you. I need with the you remember reading something about this? This is a very particular weapon. It belonged to a knight of Galarian who attempted to kill Saravox a few years before the signing of the Absalom Pact and the creation of the Corpse Fleet. So remember, the Eoxians decided to join the Pact Worlds, and a lot of the military of Eox did not feel that it was the right thing to do, so they left Eox and created a Corpse Fleet, disappeared into the sunset. So
Can I roll to?
this is one of the few items in existence, the only one I know of off the top of my head, that is a melee and a ranged weapon. So if you're in melee,
Sweet.
you use it as a flame doshko, and then if it's far away from you, you use it as a white star plasma caster.
Um,
And it's a swift weapon, swift action to switch it from a melee or ranged weapon.
okay.
Swift actions are great. You don't get enough of them.
I'm gonna roll to try to open this one. I'm standing by.
Okay. So I'm going to put that in the party sheet. I'll
Didn't get
build
it.
Once we
Didn't get it.
determine who's going to get it.
Didn't get it. I'm gonna try again.
Alright, so
Nope, didn't get it.
someone else would need to attempt.
Okay.
No,
I tried
do
to.
it.
I'll try it.
Go for it.
Okay, so he can help you, tell you what he did wrong.
Ah, fuck, no.
With a 26, nope.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to roll to help.
Right.
Oh, anyway.
So this one is the
Must be engineering.
here it
Yeah.
is.
Engineering.
This one is the humanoid skull
There you go.
and spine. So as you're looking at this thing, you are able to tell, looking at it,
Keep trying. Okay. Come on.
that the skull and the spine are wired together with this
I got it that time.
strange little creature. So like, again, you can only try these every so often, so you can say you did it on the last one down here.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Here it is. So so the skull and this. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture of it. It is. That is what the skull and spine looks like as you're closer to it. You see, there's this.
Dude, that's
Go ahead and give me a mysticism check.
I'll do it.
I have a +5, so I have the magic items.
See, that's it.
Alright, so this is a hybrid item, you can tell. So it's both technological and magical. 24 inches long, metallic centipede covered in runes. When it's placed near your ear, or a similar orifice if you don't have one, Dendron, looking at you,
What does that mean?
it animates and enters your body
Weapons or
and crawls inside. Once inside you, it intertwined with your internal anatomy and releases an arcane virus that rewrites and improves some part of your body's function. It functions as a Mark II synergizing symbiote, which is able to increase an ability score by 4. However, it's so advanced that it can instead upgrade any Mark II personal upgrade already in your system to a Mark III personal upgrade, increasing it from a +4 to a +6.
Hey, you need to go lay down and get some rest, okay?
But you have to get it
cool.
out first. And you have to be able to handle this thing crawling in your ear or similar orifice.
Ew!
Look, Dendron would do it. Everything in them is crawling anyway.
Alright, so 5, were you able to get the last one open? So the helmet, I guess, it has this blood splatter on the inside of the visor, and it's let me, here it is. And you see that there's as you open it up and move the helmet, you see there are a pair of pale sapphire gems that are shaped like eyes. So again, I would need mysticism.
Come on over here. Sorrel, come here.
She
Elsie,
went
somebody?
AFK.
I'll do it. Whatever.
Hey,
No, see, go for it.
you're
29.
All right, so let me check real quick. Alright, so you recognize the helmet from this thing called an inevitable. So it looks like these were the eyes of this inevitable creature that Saravox pried out of its skull. And when you hold one of the eyes in one hand, you can control the other eye as a spy drone. You see what the flying eye sees through the eye that you hold. However, if you place the gems over your own eyes, they burrow into your skull and replace 2 of your eyes, destroying the optic nerves of any additional eyes if you have more than 2. And they function as long-range dark vision capacitors. You can still send out one eye as a spy drone, during which time the eyes don't grant you dark vision. And when the eyes aren't embedded in a skull and aren't in use, a reddish mist coalesces around them. So that's why there's mist in the helmet. So you can.
Man, this whole room of stuff is super unethical, but pretty cool.
So it's only unethical if it's not by choice.
and it
If you
probably
choose to
wasn't
replace
my
your
choice.
eyes with these things, then it would be just fine. Alright, so the only
So,
case you have left is this rune worm.
I'll try it.
So
That
go
one don't
ahead
want to
and
open for me.
roll damage. Whoever's going to hit the case.
We can throw a grenade at it.
Holy water.
I don't
do you
think holy water would
water's
work.
gonna do something?
I know that.
Make it wet.
Balloon
So
them.
whoever's going to do something to it, roll damage.
Who's doing something to it?
I'm gonna throw a shock grenade at it because it's shocking.
Can I?
Alright,
Hold
so
on, I
it
need
blasts
that.
into it. It has hardness of 10, which you exceed by 20. And that is enough. So it sort of melts the lock and half the aluminum. It sags enough to where you're able to then pop it open. And you can now get at this. Alright, so now you have the Eyes of Rain and the Rune Worm.
Well, we have all 4 of them.
Yes, you now have all 4.
Okay.
Spear of Fates and the Warlord Stone are the other 2.
And that's the one I said I was keeping.
Alright, so I'm going to start deleting some of these.
Hold on, let me
Just
look. Is there any? I want this one. I want the.
Take a look at the armor. I couldn't figure it out.
I could use the sniper, right? Am I right?
sure
Yeah.
can.
I'll take that.
Something about KAC and DAC. C versus CM.
I'm just gonna add 12 to my.
So the question is, you guys let one of these out. So it's wandering around. So even if you were somehow hidden, which you're not because you can see that there are cameras in here, it's going to tell you stuff. So did you want to try to wait the hour in here and become attuned to a couple of these things? I'm
Actually,
talking
I will
about the
note
Warlord Stone and
we are
the
not visible on cameras right now.
and the Rune Worm. Well, I should say there are 2 dead creatures suddenly
Yeah,
showing up on the camera. They're expecting
it's
you.
super suspicious. But they can't technically see us.
That's the question. Do you you can take the Spear of Fates. Can be used by whoever wants to use it. Who can use? It's considered a Doshko. It says it's considered a Infernal Flame Doshko and a White Star Plasma Caster. So let me look at these 2 items. I believe the Doshko Inferno Flame. Here it is. Inferno Flame Doshko is a level 13 2-handed advanced melee weapon. So you would have to be able to use advanced melee weapons. Or in order to apply anybody can use it, but they wouldn't be able to apply their proficiency to it.
I know I'm proficient with that. Is anybody else proficient with advanced melee weapons?
Oh yeah, both
Me.
the soldiers would be definitely. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of whether or not Serena is. Serena, who has her own stuff, and then I don't know if it's Rail or Nosy.
Serena's fine.
Zerail does not have advanced proficiency.
So, Five, thought you were gonna do it. Go ahead and take it.
Okay.
It's all you.
I'm not gonna argue.
So-
Unless Bug Boy wants it, we can like.
Yes, so it's a long arms. It's either as a plasma caster, it's a long arms level 13. As a flame doshko, it's a advanced melee weapon. So again, both
I could use it for both things.
so
There you go.
one does
Yeah.
as a melee weapon, it does 5d8 fire. As a ranged weapon, it does 3d10. You guys want to roll off?
I say roll percentage. Whoever gets the highest takes it.
That's fine.
Just take it, man.
Just
Okay.
take it, man.
All right.
I'm over here
Just right.
like, I have an ability that doesn't come up. I can just kind of conjure up a weapon.
Okay. So go ahead and drag it from the combat. Let's see. Party sheet. Party sheet. Here you go. I can add that. All right. So who's taking the eyes? Whether or not you use them is up to you.
I would like to take the eyes. I think that would be pretty cool.
Okay. Are you going to use them?
I
As-
think they'd be pretty cool.
Put them over your own eyes and replace your eyes.
I'm not going to put them over my own eyes at this point in time. I'm going to use it as the little spy drone thing.
Boo.
And I'm taking the
Just remember,
spear.
you can change your mind at any time.
That is correct.
And everybody's okay with Five having the Warlord Stone? No one else wants it?
It's all you.
I mean, I guess.
Because you guys can do a roll off for that as well. Same thing with the Rune Worm. They do basically the same things. Just how they do it is a little different. Alright, so Dendron, it's all yours. Take the Rune Worm.
Mwahaha.
So both those items. So the Spear
Early
of
bug
Fates
hits the worm.
you can just use, and the eyes you can just use. But the Rune Worm and the Warlord Stone you would take an hour. Did you guys want to try to take an hour? And I'll also say that you guys have 10 minutes. You have had long enough time to take a short rest while you guys are trying to break into all this stuff.
Okay. Forgot Nosy.
Alright, so I don't know who. Nosy, Dendron are all down, whether or not you're down enough. Actually, it looks like everybody's down some. But
Yeah, I just used my stam.
Five and Serena, I wouldn't
Yeah.
suggest bothering with it. But Nosy and Dendron may want to. It's up to you. You guys are down like a third.
I did already.
Oh, considering I'm
Work, how do
still
we-
at my max, I should probably do that.
Is it the stam or the stab?
Stam.
Does that work?
Okay. Yeah, stabilize.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so when he gets back, I'll remind him to take his long arms. Alright, so I have to make a note to make sure I add the Spear of Fates. Alright, so that's going to do it for tonight. You guys take your 10-minute rest. Did you want to try to take the hour-long rest or not?
Why wouldn't we?
because you're on.
Because we're
Because we're trying to get to the bridge and run this thing into the stellar degenerator. The longer we hang around and wait, the more likely it is that somebody's going to find us.
Okay.
There you go.
I will be
Oh, Sven.
in pointing out that crashing this ship is the end of the campaign. So if there's any time to like try to get like bonuses to your stats, now's the time. However, as a security guard, Dendron recommends that maybe we don't stay in the place where we're pretty sure that they know where we are.
So I'm going to use my X-ray visor to look through the door to see what's on the other side of the door that I'm standing in front of.
All right. So also, 5 will open a party sheet. Hold down the shift key and drag the rounds to yourself, and that will drag them all at once.
Oh, okay.
And let me see. I don't think.
I think.
Let me check.
There it was. That's where it was.
I think according to my points, I'm supposed to level up at this point.
Check out the party sheet. XP, I think you guys just did. Yeah, I'm sorry. It looks like Dendron and Serena had the correct, and Fievel had the correct XP, but Nosi and Zuriel do not. That's weird. So it's 295,000 is the next level. Let me fix that. Sorry for the confusion. There we go. 21,000 is when you guys. 210,000 is when you guys leveled up. So that was. There you go. 95,000. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pause here as Fievel opens, puts on his visor and starts to look, see if he can't look through it. You cannot see through the doors, but you would be able to see through the walls. So we will go over that next time in 2 weeks. Next week we are doing Dawn of Flame. So come back when we have a couple more players. Thanks for all the raids. Appreciate you. And Drake, thank you so much for the sub. You're awesome. I appreciate you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Good night,
guys.
Oh,